Hey, welcome guys to the Karen Star Show. We're back today, and we're doing another podcast with you guys, with Hunter Newman. Thank you guys for listening to us today, Hunter. Um, so
What's going
this
on?
man, not much, buddy. The past week in preseason, Carson Beck showed what he has, throwing deep. He did well in preseason for the first week. Did well. I think he played. I think week one against the Raiders. I'm saying against Mendoza. Mendoza did fine. Um, but that
Yeah.
Hall of
Yeah, he
Fame
looked good.
game was crazy. That was awesome. I mean, it
Yeah.
was. I know it's not like a Super Bowl game, but it was awesome though.
Yeah, it was one of the better Hall of Fame games I can remember. It was a really good game for sure.
Yeah.
Carson Beck looked
Mm.
great. I think Carson's gonna actually be a pretty good NFL quarterback. But it
You
was a
think he's
great
going to be
game.
up?
Cowboys look good in their game too.
You think the
Uh
percent and Carson Beck will be a battle for the QB position?
I think they'll start with Brissett beginning of the year, but I do think Carson Beck will win the job before the season's over. Yeah,
Man,
I do.
when you were shocked against Von Miller side for the Cowboys?
No, I wasn't surprised. The only thing that surprised me is how long it took. But I had a feeling we were going to sign him. I mean, we got him for a really good price. I know he's older. I've heard a lot of people say that he's washed up, but I mean, he had 9 sacks last year. That's pretty good, especially for a 37-year-old. I think he's going to help us a lot, especially his just veteran leadership in our locker room. I think that's going to help out a lot. I'm excited. I'm very excited we got him.
Right. Najee Harris did sign with the football Giants for 1 year. Now, this is kind of strange. You got four running backs in that depth for the Giants there, Hunter. I know Cam Scaboo is one of your favorite running backs. You have
Yes.
and you have the other two as well. So putting Najee Harris in that running back depth, who are you going? You think Najee's going to stay there in that and off that cutoff, or you think he's going to be cut off right after that, or he's going to stay right with the team?
I think this might be more of a just training camp depth move. I think they might need a couple more bodies during training camp. I do not think he will be on the team all season. Running backs just don't have a very long career in the NFL anymore, man. And Najee's been beat up, and he was never as good as a lot of people expected coming out of college. I would be shocked if he finishes a year in New York. I really would be.
Right. Sorry, guys, little malfunction of the pods. Um,
Oh no, you're
but
good, man. You are good.
yeah. So that's I think this thing restarted. So welcome to the podcast, guys. Hunter and I just talk about uh the the Hall of Fame game with Carson Beck and the quarterback battle for that spot. And also we talk about Von Miller signed with the Cowboys, and that'd be good for the defense as well. With Najee Newman, Hunter, what you say about Najee Harris as is he gonna be like a second string or third string, or what you say about Najee?
I mean, I don't even expect Najee to be with the Giants on opening day. I think he's more of this is more of a just like a training camp depth move. They might need some extra guys during training camp. I mean, they have three other pretty decent backs. Najee, his career has kind of been on a decline for the last couple of seasons already. I don't see him making the team long term, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, but yeah, with the other guys they have there, I don't see Najee being on the team long term.
Uh, let's talk about the Rangers, Hunter. Boy, the
Do we have
Rangers.
to?
Yes, we do,
Golly,
man.
man.
The Rangers were hot and they stayed in the lead till Houston Astros take over the lead. There are 3 games out of the. Oh, they're half a game out of the wild card. So, Hunter, what they got to do tonight to get in this in the wild card, stay in the wild card?
Well, they are actually up 4-0 right now, shockingly.
Okay,
But man, I my my hopes for this team have they're dwindling fast. I mean, we got swept by the Angels, lost 2 out
good
of 3 to
grief.
the A's,
Mm,
swept right before that by Houston. It's just the last 2 weeks have been miserable, man.
it's been horrible. Yeah, boy, I tell you, it's with the Grom out and coming back Thursday. Um,
Just the bullpen's been terrible. The bullpen's been
terrible.
terrible,
Yeah,
man.
it just
And we
sound. You
had
know, go ahead.
we had one of the better bullpens in baseball until the All-Star break, and it's just falling
Yeah,
apart, man, especially this last
yeah.
month. It's a shame, it really is. I don't think we're as bad as we've been playing the last couple weeks, but man, we do look really bad these last few weeks. So maybe they can turn it around. There's still almost 40 games left, so there's time, but they've got to do it quick.
Well, the Houston Astros, let's talk about their side of the story. They started weak. They got work. They got not good pitching, and now like the second half of the season, like they really picked up their hitting. Their pitching was getting better. I mean, it's like they're on fire right now. I mean, but I don't, you got the Rangers. Their bullpen, like they were very good in the start of the season, and then like really started to slow down. But to
Yeah,
this, my equation to you, um. Do they have to get somebody to get knocked out that down on that wild card spot to get them in? That you think that can employ the Rangers getting in the wild card game?
I don't know what it's going to take. I mean, I really think they're gonna have to do something with their bullpen, call somebody up, something. I mean, they're just blowing games late innings, night after night at this point in the season. And I mean, we're also not hitting the ball great either, which we haven't done that in a couple of seasons, but so that's not a shocker that we're not hitting the ball. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like our starting pitching's been really good. I guess if we're gonna make the playoffs, it's gonna have to rely even more on our starting pitching. Um, that's the only hope I have for him at this point. I don't see anybody in our division though, Houston, Seattle, or Texas making any noise in the playoffs. The AL West is loaded. I mean, AL East is loaded. You got the Yankees, Red Sox, Tampa Bay. I see one of those teams probably coming out of the AL. And then the NL's super loaded. So yeah, I uh, I just don't see anybody in the AL West making any noise in the playoffs. Unfortunately,
Yeah. Well, fantasy football season starts well, I'm in 2 different leagues. So one of my leagues starts on the 31st. On
cool, very cool.
my draft number is. I'm kind of scared about that on Yahoo. Thanks, Hag. Um, Guys, so I was wondering, in your leagues purposes, where you at? Y'all doing a draft party or y'all just picking random numbers?
So I'm in 3 different leagues actually. Kind of crazy. One of them we do. We've had the same league for almost 15 years now. Same members. It's kind of crazy. We have a draft party every year. We all get together, do it old school style, write it on a board, all your picks on a board. It's a lot of fun. But my other 2 leagues are just online. But yeah, I look forward to this draft every year. It's a lot of fun. I love fantasy football, and I'm excited for football to be back, man. It's the best time of the year.
Well, okay, so listen all the viewers. Let's listen. Let's let them. Let's hear my part of the story. So I sent a link to you, and you said, "Well, I'm in so many leagues, Cameron," and you sent it to Red, and
Yeah,
So I didn't see him join it at all. So is he getting scared, or he has to think about it, or is he just playing the monkey doody doo?
Rhett? Oh man, I'll have to shoot him a message after this. But he got back to me in about 5 minutes yesterday when I asked him if he wanted to play, and he said he would do it. So I don't know what the holdup is,
Oh
man. But
my! Oh,
after
Red,
we get off,
the man that knows knowledge. Oh, I'm
after we
scared.
get off the
I'm getting
air
scared.
tonight, yeah. After we get off the air tonight, I'll shoot him a message. I think he
Yeah,
said
you
he's
better.
mowing the yard right now. So I'll get on to him, man. I'll make sure
Is
he
it is it
joins tonight.
is it one hand with the steering wheel with the beer, or one hand steering with a water bottle?
Oh, no, in red. I'm sure it might be two beers in each hand and the steering wheel with his knees.
All right, so college football almost getting close. There,
Yes, it is.
Hunter. So next week, um,
Yeah, next weekend,
on the
man. It's here.
seven games, who are you really excited to watch this next weekend?
there's not too many great games that first weekend, but I am excited to see TCU North Carolina. That'll be a good game. Definitely, that's the game I'm looking forward to most.
Okay. Anything else in this slate that you really like to see? I mean, Hawaii, but who you prefer
Hawaii
to see
Stanford,
more
that
of?
was actually Hawaii Stanford was actually a really good game last year when they played. I think that game actually went
Hmm.
into overtime. But
Yes.
we'll see. Neither of those teams are predicted to do much this year. It could be a close game. I mean, I'm just excited to see football back on my TV, man, more than anything.
Hmm.
I love college football. I love professional football. I love football, man, and I'm
Okay.
excited it's back.
Yeah. So that's got the standings for the top AP top 25.
Yes, they came
So
out
I got
yesterday.
yeah. So I got it. So Ohio State number one, Oregon's number two, Georgia's number three, Notre Dame's number four, the IQ team. I hope the Goons
Yeah,
will sign for an ACC conference tag, but I don't think they will. Hook 'em Horns,
we'll
Texas for
see.
number five. Yeah.
They
Indiana six, Miami seventh, Aggies eighth, Ole Miss is ninth, 10th is Oklahoma, and Lane Kiffin and LSU are top in the 11th position. Texas Tech, Bama, USC, BYU, Michigan, Washington, Penn State, SMU, surprisingly in the top 20. Tennessee, Utah, Iowa, Houston, Louisville, and Mizzou. Now, in all these 25 schools, we know it's going to start changing every single week. So, on
Oh
your
yeah.
spectrum here, Hunter, who is you really thinking about these standings that it may change here and there, but who do you think's got the edge in the top 25?
Well, a few things on that. I know one that stands out to me is LSU at number 11. I think they are very highly overrated. I mean, they were a bad team last year, and to have them ranked
Thank
at
you.
number 11 kind of shocked me. So
Thank you.
that stood out to me. I think Indiana's being disrespected a little bit, being at number 6. I mean, they've been the best team in college football for almost 2 years now, and putting them at 6 after not losing a game last year, that's a little disrespectful to me. I do agree with Ohio State being number 1, though. Ohio State's bringing back a ton of talent. That defense is just going to be
Mm.
nasty. They have Julian Salen coming back at quarterback. Um, Oregon at 2. I was kind of surprised to see Texas down at number 5.
I was
I kind of
surprised that if
expected
they ever
Texas.
went to three. Because if
I
you look
was
at the other,
expecting them to be 2 or 3, yeah. I was expecting
yeah,
Texas to be in the top 3 for sure. Um, Notre Dame, I mean, Notre Dame didn't even make the playoffs last year.
no.
I was kind of surprised to see them at number 4, but they're kind of overrated to start every season.
Now, Miami, I'm surprised they were seven because they finished out the season a runner up in the national championship game against Indiana. Those are two teams I think they've been disrespected to, pretty much. I mean, you don't have Carson back, I understand, um, but that talented and that team on that offensive defense, I'm seeing right now they got great talent on that team, and I think they're gonna make a run this year in the college football playoff.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Miami, they're bringing a lot of guys back, like you said. They lost Carson Beck, but they also did really well in the offseason. They had a great transfer class come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Miami's gonna definitely be a playoff team, and I mean, I think a national championship contender again this season. So yeah, to see them down there at 7, I thought was a little disrespectful as well. I think A&M is slightly overrated. I think Oklahoma is probably better than them. I think
Yeah.
Texas Tech is probably better than them. Uh, yeah, I don't know. A&M is a little bit overrated, but I think out of all of the top 25, I would say LSU at 11 is the most overrated team for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And
And
well, LSU got some.
where were you surprised your Baylor Bears weren't ranked?
Wasn't surprised either. I mean, well, you got JT Legway. I mean, I understand everybody's kind of concerned. Is he's going to like we did at Florida, going to throw like interceptions or have making mistakes, and I get that. But I mean, every quarterback makes mistakes. Nobody ain't perfect in this league. But I think Bears should be in the top 25. But at the moment, I think they need to be out of the top 25 right now till. Let's see what they do at first against Auburn. That's one thing. If they do beat Auburn, then I think they can, and they can make 4-0 and see what happens.
Yeah, I think if they beat Auburn, they will start the season 4-0. I do think Lagway is going to have a pretty good year. I'm excited to see him play. I think Baylor could surprise some people this year. I'm not saying they're a playoff team or anything like that, but I could see them winning 7 or 8 games. Absolutely. So we'll
Um,
see. We'll see.
um,
I hope they turn things around this year.
right. And I think with Lane Kiffin and LSU, I understand about he's they're overrated, but they got a lot of talent now on defense and offense now. So they made a lot of upgrades during the offseason with his NIL. So um, we'll see what happens with LSU. I mean, I'm not. I may just watch
I
and see what
mean,
happens. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of afraid at first, but kind of
they've got a tough matchup to start the season too. They play Clemson week 1,
Simpson at
so
home.
yeah, that could be a tough game. I could see that game going either way. I would not be shocked to see Clemson go in there and get a win. We'll
Good dub.
see. That
Yeah,
should be a good game.
that it should be. So that's NFL preseason almost about to conclude, but I think if you look at these players and if you look at it fantasy wise, Odell Beckham's back with with the New York Football Giants, and we'll see how long he's going
Yeah.
to stay there. It's crazy, but um. In my mind, with fantasy, you always grab like I always get the running back and wide receiver wherever you are landing into. But with in mind, Hunter, I know you do fantasy, but what do you normally draft? Wide receivers, cornerbacks, or tight end in the first round?
It depends. If there's a really big, like just super standout tight end, I'll reach for him in the first round. I'll never draft a quarterback in the first round. That is the
There you go.
worst thing you can do. I will tell you that right now. Do not draft a quarterback in the first round. It's got to be a receiver or running back most of the time. You occasionally a tight end, but I usually tend to lean running back in the first round. I only know my position in one of my leagues. I'm drafting third, and I'm hoping Bijan Robinson will still be there for me.
Yes,
But yeah,
yeah,
I go. Yeah, I go running back most of the time in with my first pick.
yeah. Puka Nakua is in the injury right now with his ankle. Or Jeremiah Mullet rather,
Uh,
and Jeremiah Love. So their draft might go down a little bit in draft, but you still want to. draft him in the first round? Are they still there in the first round?
I Jeremiah Love is for sure not. He wasn't a first rounder for me before the injury. Puka and in the first round, I could see it happening. He scares me though, man. Especially this offseason, I just don't know if his head's in it, like it should be.
Mm,
He's made some questionable off the field moves. Puka scares me. I might consider taking him late first round, but I might rather grab a guy like CeeDee Lamb or one of those guys, Malik Neighbors, instead of Puka.
mm, yeah. I'm thinking about drafting either CeeDee Lamb or JSN. Now JSN last season, he had a great start last season. Was a very
JSN
favorite
is
wide
solid,
receiver.
man.
Yeah,
Solid,
he's very
solid.
solid.
He's Darnold's favorite guy up there in Seattle, absolutely. I would probably have JSN as my number one wide receiver this year on my big board.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by Jamar Chase.
Oh yes,
I
that'd
could
be a huge.
see And I can also see Justin Jefferson. I know he was very disappointing last year, but with Kyler as his quarterback now, I could see him having a bounce back year too. So this year's wide receiver class is pretty deep, and the running
Yeah,
back class is not. So,
right.
in my opinion, I would first round I would go running back just because there's not as many out there receivers this year. Yeah, you cut out for a second.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, we gotta start. Okay, here we go. So let's restart that again, Hunter. You prefer, Derrick Henry in the first round, or you prefer
No, no Derrick
ooh,
Henry, definitely
no Derrick
not.
Henry? But I mean, the second round. I mean, you gotta give him in the second round. If he's still there in the second round, you gotta pick him up. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he should be there in the second round unless somebody really overreaches for him in the first. I see Derrick Henry as more of a third round guy. He's old, man. I don't know how much he has left in the tank, but I would maybe late second, early third. I would pick up Derrick Henry.
Okay. Well, football's almost here, guys, and I know Hunter, he's ready to watch the movie tonight. But Hunter, we're gonna talk some more about this week about fantasy football. If we get Anson Max, he talks to us today this week about some
Sure,
high school
man.
football.
Yeah, we get some high school football. Yeah, high school football
Yeah,
starts next week, man. So yeah,
yeah,
let's
man.
dive into it, man. I'd like to
Sure.
do that.
No, I'm talking is she
Well,
can talk about
cool.
a little bit of the draft things.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely, man. If you can get him on, I'd be happy to join y'all.
Yes, sir.
Talk some
We'll
more
do.
ball, man.
Yes, sir. We'll do. All right. Thank you guys for listening. A little bit of a technical difficulty for a little bit, but Hunter and I would thank you guys for listening. God bless you. We'll see you on the next video. God bless.
All
See
right,
you later,
thank you
man.
guys. Y'all have a good one. Later,
Yes,
buddy.
sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.